think I am live. First time in YouTube, so bear with me if I have any trouble here. Post this link everywhere real quick, and then I will be. Oh, if I could find the link. Why is this so difficult to find my link? Alright, I think I found it. Alright, let me just post this real quick in a couple places, and then I'll get back to the game. Okay. Okay. Um, today we got some Rebels against Imperial. Um, it is a double force push. They're in the middle of round 1 right now. Double force push with Commander Luke into the fray, improv, prepared supplies, Ahsoka, not the new Ahsoka just coming out. This is Rebel Ahsoka with reflexes into the fray and sees. Wow, even this Ahsoka doesn't have Master of the Force. Tragic, man. It's tragic. Jyn Erso is just a staple now in Rebels. 75 points, independent move and disengage is wild. 2 shotgun Rebel troopers because it's a dirt cheap 13-point gun. Um, we have 2 more Rebel troopers with ion guns, just in case it is relevant these days. We have 2 sleeper cell. Everyone loves sleeper cell. An astromech, an Ewok slinger. It's cheap, and double ATRT laser cannons. Kind of like all the little bits and pieces of the good things in Rebels right now, but in the flavor of Luke Ahsoka with double force push. On the Imperial side, it is Remnant. We have Gideon. We have the required one of each Storm, Shore, and Scout Trooper over here, and double E-Web so that he could get triple Death Trooper. Now, all 3 of these are the same. They have the RT-97C, 1 red, 3 white at range 4, and they all have their free gun. Earlier, before I started the stream, we did have a shot. Oh, and it looked like it already killed it. Yeah. We had 1 Death Trooper squad put 5 wounds into an ATRT, this guy right here, and then looks like since then it has been finished off. So that is 1 fewer activation for our Rebels. Rebels were at 12 activations. They are now, right, 12? Yeah, they are now down to 11. Our Imperial player is 11 active or 11 units. 3, maybe. Yeah, 11 units, 13 activations, because the Dark Troopers are double. No Dark Troopers have come out in play yet. Before discussing what else is going on, let's look at what they got here. Looks like we got advanced intel for the Imperials, which is very painful. To already be up in activations and get advanced intel is pretty nice. And our Rebel player got cunning deployment. Oh, let's look at the dice here. 7 hits. Is this a Dark Trooper? Scout. Let's see what it is after. That looks like 5 Rebel wounds on the slingers. Almost picks him up. Yeah, that had to have been the Scouts. How? Oh, right, because they could take the T-21. That would be the white dice. So with their Scout 3 and then a move shoot, yeah, they could easily poke into range quickly. So Imperial's already gotten some pretty good attrition started off here in round 1. Where is my chat channel? I swear I've signed into this Google account 4 times on this device in the last hour. Okay. I do not know how to set up red list, blue list on this yet. That will have to come before next stream. But I'll gladly go over lists if anyone in the chat asks. All right, what do we? All right, we're talking about objectives. So we had a 14th activation basically for our Imperial player, and we had dodges for our Rebel player. Primary objective is Bunker Assault, which favors Commander's Operatives Special Forces. Let's take a look at what we've got. Both of those. We have Ahsoka and Luke and Jin that count towards that, and Double Sleeper Cell and Ewok that count towards that. So 6 units on Rebel side. And on our other side here, we have Gideon with his Darksaber that counts. We have our Triple Death Troopers, our Scout Trooper. Now, how are we at 4? Does he have Entourage Death Troopers? Of course. Okay. So the 5 units, 5 from our Imperials that count towards it, right? Only 1 Scout Trooper? Yep. And so their goal is to secure their own. They get points for securing their own, and then they also get 1 point for each enemy they secure, enemy bunker. But when they secure an enemy bunker, they get to put a wound. And if it's a commander, operative, or special forces, you get to put 2 wounds. So you can secure it with any unit. It's just those 3 do 2 wounds, which tends to be necessary. There is no other. Yeah, that is the only scoring in Bunker Assault. Tends to be pretty even on Bunker Assault until it's not. Recon Mission is the second one that they are playing. I have to reread it and remind myself. This is the one where you each choose on your own who's going to have it. No unit restriction. And then your goal is to end within range 2 and LOS of at least 2 enemy units. And then you score a VP. You gain Claim Scanner, and it just drops when you die, I think. Yeah, and then it puts out observation tokens. Okay. So who has the scanners? Let's see if they. Yeah, we got Luke Skywalker. Not a bad choice. He doesn't have burst, but he is, and he doesn't have scouting, but he is gonna get there. Can only imagine. Is this a rebel shot? 7 dice. Sure is. Rebel ions. 3 hits into scouts. No cover and no save. Do they not have their low profile even? Surely they do. Surely they're only taking 2 from that. Okay. I mean, I don't understand, but maybe because they're angled towards you, they don't have cover. I could see that. Yeah. Well, from the bottom. Yeah, I think so. Cool. What else? What do we? All right. So Luke has the recon, and does Gideon have the other? Should be a dark trooper. There's the dark trooper that has the other recon. Neither. Oh, is this our first dark trooper to come out? Sure is. Sure will be an uneventful first activation for them. They just don't want to get ionized. But there are no more Rebel Ion to activate, so they are safe there. pinging something Jin for some reason. The Dark Troopers moved and dodged. Maybe he's just pinging Jin saying he's activating her. Jin dice lands all three. A crit on the white die. She's throwing it out there to the scouts, trying to finish them. No cover, and that should be a pierce. They should have had cover with one suppression, but it didn't matter. Right, needs courage too. Don't think they had a dodge. Low profile. No, I'm not going to try and define it because I don't know if I remember. But I can look it up. Although we do have more dice coming. 7 blacks. This is from that same Dark Trooper. Moved up and shooting. So he's double activated one now. Wow, and what a cover. 2 cover stops. And then just the one hit goes through. But that's all it needed. Oh, sad to waste the awesome cover on a 1 model Ewok. That is 2 activations already down on the Rebel side. I don't have it labeled, ladies and gentlemen, but the 2 numbers at the top there are the activation or the units remaining for each player, the 10 and 11. I am trying to stay on top of that. Let's see, activating an E-Web. No, activating our ATRT. Moving out. Yeah. They put Bunker Assault here, but they're playing Close the Pocket map. I'm gonna have to message, because I don't think I can message in here. Yeah, they just have the Bunker Assault there. So ignore all my comments about Bunker Assault. We're actually playing Close the Pocket, which plays pretty similarly to Intercept the Transmissions in 1.0. I do have to change that there. I don't have the text to reference, but I'm pretty sure all it is 1 point, 1 point for the 2 edges, 2 points for the middle, and our rebel player is leaning hard on one side, which is not a bad plan, although he's already lost 2 units there. So the stuff he's not going to have to fight is, oh, this is a laser ATRT shot. What do you take away? 2 blocks. Huh. So a rebel player will not have to face off against the shore troopers or storms or either E-Web or Gideon for them. Well, Gideon's probably going to the middle. I don't know what that Dark Trooper's doing right there. He's just vibing. Make sure I'm not missing anything on close the pocket. No, super straightforward. Scoring rounds 2 through 5, 2 in the middle, 1 on the sides. Did I miss? Command cards played this round were Assault and Standing Orders. Imperial played Assault for the order control, and Rebel played Standing Orders. Rebel player still has Luke no, Luke is already out. Where is Luke? It's on the edge, postured to go for the middle. Still has Ahsoka to play though. Ahsoka might be able to single-handedly do this other flank though, you know. Or what you probably want to do is have Luke control the middle and Ahsoka just push the side. She's not quite as crazy of a unit to just handle an entire 4-unit flank on her own 5-unit. Gabriel Rosa, thanks for joining chat. Looks like we're doing a climb from these Dark Troopers. Second unit to come in. Second Dark Trooper to come in. It is completely allowed. It's a little way to get extra movement by coming on the board edge on close the pocket. And all you have to do is a move action to enter the board. Doesn't have to be standard moves, so climbing is okay. Oh, but what a whiff. What did he spend it? Oh, that was crit 1, that's right. So 2 crits. No cover. Allows into the new ATRT. Stopped 1. Alright. Looks like Ahsoka, our last unit on the Rebel side, is indeed coming on to our right to help secure his, what I'm going to call, well, it doesn't really feel like a home objective since it is contested by 1, 2, 3, 5 Imperial units. 7 activations and 5 units. Force push goes a long way to messing with Dark Troopers, but I'm a Jedi would have been even more phenomenal against Dark Troopers. And this Luke cannot run I'm a Jedi. Not anymore. Ahsoka coming behind some great LOS blockers. Double move, and don't tell me she force reflexed. Why? Oh, she doesn't have... Surely she didn't get defend 1 triggered. Maybe she did. Maybe I missed it. But it doesn't look like he tapped reflexes, so I'm glad. Geez, but spending 40 points on Force Push when you don't have Master of the Force, and no, I mean, the New Republic Ahsoka at least has Independent Recover, so it's kind of almost as good as Master of the Force. call it Master of the Force like 1.5 or point 0.5. Which is it? It's called Darth Maul's 3 actions, Master of the Force point 0.5. I don't know. Maybe they're both point 0.5. Because the trade-off being that you lose order control, but you can refresh all of your force powers top of the round with new Ahsoka. Which also makes her interestingly better at force barrier because her refresh is timing neutral. It doesn't depend on when she activates. Um, so she just gets it. I mean, other Master of the Force users with barrier, they can sometimes get it doubled up in one round, but then they're down the next round. But if you want to activate those Force users earlier, then they don't get the Master of the Force, and they don't get to refresh their barrier because it hasn't been spent yet. You know. All right, we got some last activation for the second Dark Trooper. They're just gonna keep on moving forward and shooting. Don't blame them. But shooting what? Now these are 4-man darks. They just have the assault cannon. It's a crit 1 and a few more dice. It's not too bad. I imagine he's trying to finish off the ATRT as it's their biggest threat. But is it though? They only have armor 3. ATRT's only throwing 3 dice. So like, yeah, the 3 dice will connect, but maybe it is their biggest threat. Aside from the lightsabers, obviously. Did we roll dice? Did I missed it? No. That's the round. Did he not shoot? Maybe he did. Oh well. Oh, he needed to get range 2 with that guy. Can you score round 1? I don't think so. Nope, starting the second round for recon mission. Wonder what that rolls for. Did they? Oh, they played command cards and they tied. So my ally is the Force and pin down. Ooh, God, I hate pin down so much. My ally hasn't changed, just the artwork. He's gonna issue to Luke and not Luke and Ahsoka. Well, that's confusing to me. Rebel Sleeper and Ahsoka. Luke is left orderless. He's got improv. He could delay it a little bit. Alright, moving on. Pin down. Also hasn't changed. Just the art. The 2 units, I imagine, went to Dark Troopers. But I don't see. No. What? To the 2 E-webs. I mean, that cleans up your order pool more than Dark Troopers do, and this doesn't require you to have a face-up order. Um, we'll see. I'm not always perfect at getting into the heads of the opponent, of the players. Try my best, though. We are in round 2. Let me advance that. No points were scored because round 1. Jin did not get an order, so this is her independent move, which should get her a dodge because she's cool and has agile and nimble. Like, she really feels undercosted for what she can do. I mean, they lowered her health by 1, and she still white saves. I think they took away danger sense. Yeah, so she's quick, but she is not tanky. The nimble, agile, independent move help for any plink shots. That's about it. So rebel player going first. He's throwing out some ion troopers. They made it to this point. They get a dodge from moving and agile. And they're almost certainly going to throw an ion into a dark... No. Into a dark trooper. Yeah. At least it has cycle now. But still. Kills me. That you have to tap it. He's super exposed against these dark troopers over here. Not much cover he could get unless he was around this side, though, against them. And then he'd be exposed from the middle. Granted, nothing in the middle right now. Yeah, shooting the dark troopers. Gonna lay down that iron. Wow, and also, decent. 5 hits. No surge. Has impact 2. So 3 will connect. That's... Oh, man. That's painful. Sorry, bro. I mean, the ion still lands, right? Old ion didn't land. Let's see. Yeah, no, it gains an ion. Should have the ion. No, after it suffers wounds. Dang. Tragic. We activated some death troopers. They're going to try and take a shot on the sleeper cell. I'm still confused by why this sleeper cell. Maybe he put the order out because he wanted to hold them till late and pop anything that comes in the middle. I guess. Maybe. Probably. Still, having your force push without, like, it seems like you'd want to have your force push go last. Can Luke even make it to that middle? Yeah, that's open, right? Range 2's gonna be barely in. Anyways, Death Troopers moving, shooting. Yeah, like maybe he'd see 2. He could cohere him enough to see more, but what is this? Oh, is he shooting from there? Okay. They do surge hit. So that's 7. 5 cover saves coming into sleeper cell. Heavy cover. They do not have sharpshooter. Wow! That was phenomenal. 4 out of 5 cover saves. 3 remaining against sleepers. And they stopped 2 more. Oh man. Noise doise. 1 out of 7 connected on sleeper cell. That is amazing. They don't even have their dodges yet. Another Rebel Trooper, Rebel Ion Trooper, is gonna try it again. Looks like take his shot. He's well. Where's he gonna land with this? Should try and get cover with this box on the right since the left flank is already gone. Um, Staying over here means you're exposed to all of that. Yeah, unless you just don't move at all. Really, I guess that works. Second shot on these Dark Troopers. See if he could push any wound. Is he aiming and shooting? No, he moved. He moved an inch, didn't he? All right. That was a surge, though. They don't surge hit. Right? What am I missing? Clearly shown that it's a surge. Also, tournament advice: don't ever flip your dice, touch them after rolling them. You could just as easily say what's happening. You know, if you have impact, it just allows better transparency. Did he really roll? He rolled 3 blocks. I thought he just set those out. Wow. Okay, so I don't know, 6, 8, 9, maybe what is that, like 10 out of 10 on those Dark Troopers so far for defense. Both ions were fully blocked. His sleeper cannot come out there anymore. I think that's what he was measuring. Make sure that he's not going to get stepped on by sleepers. Yellow is in their way. He could make it out there if like this second yellow's gone, but he's attacking red. I convert 2 with the aim, so that'll be 5 hits. 2 cover saves into rebels, and then 3 crits. Both covers. Yeah, that is heavy cover. So just the 3 crits. And 2 more stopped. Wow, these defense on both sides, honestly. I'd feel worse for the Rebel player if he wasn't also rolling insane white defense. Pretty hard for either player to complain about dice at this point. What is... Oh, that's Jin right there. Okay. Observation tokens from... Whoa, wait a second. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought for a second... Sorry. I thought Dark Troopers were going to get a score at every activation. There is a clause at the end of Recon Mission saying that they can only score 1 VP in this way each round. Cool. That would be hella busted otherwise. Is he activating Sleeper Cell? So he's not waiting on him. Maybe he's just measuring. Hopefully he's just measuring. You could get it a little bit farther. I think he could actually make it because of the new nub rule. The prongs, rather, not nub. Those Dark Troopers probably make it into the scoring range. Attrition or not, Rebel players' force pushes could still save him this game. We're activating Jin. I don't know what happened on Imperial side. Well, is that only height 1? She doesn't have any... Oh, she could climb height 2. Wow, what a baller. Grappling hooks. Okay. He's measuring it because he can, I guess. Trying to be cool. I don't know why, dude. This is a great spot for her to be scoring and permanent cover. She could, like, back up. Get LOS blocked from a lot of stuff. Yeah, just climb, dude. It's great. Or go to the middle. Yeah. I mean, that middle will make the difference. We only know for sure that one of these 5 Imperial points aren't scoring here. The Death Troopers that haven't moved and activated. Let's see, we got some dice. No. Tokens shuffling. Dark Trooper moving the other Dark Trooper. TM9285YT. Me too, man. It's been a long work week. Excited to be watching some Legion. Thanks for tuning in. No, no, I do not have. I barely got freaking logged into YouTube today. Um, the lists are roughly double force push, Luke, Ahsoka, Commander Luke, and Ahsoka. Jyn Erso, double Ion Trooper, or triple? No, double shot Rebel Shotgun, double Rebel Ion, and double Sleeper Cell, Ewok, double ATRT. On the other side, We have Imperial Remnant with Moff Gideon and his saber. We have triple Death Trooper with the heavy weapon RT-97C, and double Dark Trooper with only the assault cannon and 2 E-webs and a scout. We've already had some early Rebel losses. Full Ewok and full ATRT unit dead. And some insane saves on both sides. Speaking of which, alright, but still only taking one from Dark Trooper shot onto the red unit. Okay. Let me see if I can toy around with the lists. Is this sleeper sub? No. This is a double move onto the objective with a shotgun squad. That's what that is. Double move means double dodges. Will it be enough? 2 Dark Trooper shots and 1 of the 3 Death Trooper shots have already gone, but a lot of firepower still on Imperial side. What are we drawing? Drawing the short troopers that are doing nothing. Just moving on to the point. Logging into Google's YouTube for the 5th time today. ATRT staying where he's at. Aiming, shooting, maybe? Hopefully that was a name. No, what else did he do? Oh, but yeah, it's 2 dice, dude. Finally connected on the Death Trooper. Got both. Removed a model. For those of you who haven't been watching, that's maybe their 12th defense dice rolled, and the first blanks. I got some kind of error in my YouTube where it's saying it's not getting enough video. I'll have to ask professionals later about it. I don't actually know how to connect like Studio Labs while on YouTube. Streamlabs, rather. Alright, this is another. What are we measuring now? It's the 3rd activation from our Dark Troopers. Oh, he moved his ATRT and barely did get in range. This ATRT has 4 health left, armor 2, but we're shooting at the rebels back there that are not on the point. They're staying and shooting, so that's how they would have an aim. Cover takes 2, and a dodge takes 1, I'm assuming. And then 3 left, which does kill them. That is 3 dead units on Rebel side now. And 1 down on Imperial side. Right, these scouts are full dead. Oh, sorry, so that should be 10 activations for them. 10 units. That's units remaining up top, not activations. Man, these guys are fast-paced, not a lot of sitting around on my end. All move and shoot. I like it. Although it does not give me much time to tinker. That's fine. Totally fine. That sleeper cell does not want to just move and not get a shot off, but it's looking like the case. Does the Imperial player have anything that could get in range of this? Maybe Gideon. Gideon range 2 from the middle is tight. I think he's got it though. He's just about as close as Luke is. Wish I could measure. So instead we're going with our sleepers, doubling down, tripling down on this side. We have committed one of the Dark Troopers to not scoring in this first round. Crowding behind our heavy cover POI. Should end with 2 dodges. Because they moved from pretty far. Oh, actually, I don't know if he gets 2 dodges. I don't know if he could throw the astromech into range of the POI on that first move. I don't know. And this looks like the other Dark Trooper, or the fourth and final Dark Trooper. For 4. 3 cover saves into something. 2 remaining. Oh, and dodge. So 1 hit on a sleeper cell. Yeah, that is all for both Dark Troopers committed to not moving in now. That's very dangerous. Points can slip away. I mean, if he scores 3-1 and we end at 4-2 this round, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think as Rebel player at this point, I only commit one thing to the middle, and it's not Luke. Oh, did he already improv? He did. Oh, is he even close enough to that barricade to get cover from it? He's got deflect, but he might be in range 4 of that. Come on, turn on range. I want to see it. Oh, not in half range. Whoa, whoa. Why are we picking up? I wouldn't do that. I would not be okay with that. Picking up a model and moving it after the movement template's gone. Maybe he had it, maybe he didn't. I don't know how straight of a shot he took either. He does still have jump, right? Yeah. Might have been able to go a little farther had he jumped. Anyways, we got second of 3 Death Troopers. There are 5 like very deadly die pools out here on this side, and 2 of them happen twice. Our Death Troopers. Yeah, surely he's not going to try and steal this point now. Just advance and shoot. Death Troopers throwing their white dice. I got 5 so far. Where is this? They rerolled 4 more and got 2 more, 3 more converted. Gross. That should not happen like that. What gun are we using? That one. Oh, that's right. Right there. 2 white dice each, plus the heavy. There's a lot of crits, so not many cover saves from the rebel player, but he does stop 2 with cover. 6 remain, 5 after a dodge. Full blank. Sad. That should wipe. Yep. Gone. Is that sleeper squad? We are down 4 units on rebel side now. One more death trooper to go. Dang. Where did they get that aim from? They didn't have an order. Right? No, the orders went out there. Entourage? No, these guys have an aim. Where did it come from? They don't have any kind of spotter weirdness. Mystery to me. Coming in our second unit contesting the middle now. And also providing backup. Doesn't take 2 units to provide backup, does it? Just 1. This looks like a E-web shot at something. 5 hits so far. 4 hits and a crit. Oh, that's Tristan with the mystery name. Hey, Tristan. 2 crits. So 4 hits, 2 crits. Let's see that cover. Blanked out on cover. Man, they had hot white dice early, but it has been very cold since. 3 rebels die. Did he take his dodge? I think he did, yeah. Should have 2. Yeah, it only takes 1 to provide backup. Okay. Yeah, I think that other E-web might. Yeah, I think he's getting a shot too. Mr. Luke or Miss Ahsoka. What's she gonna do? Stay on the edge and force push. So she stays safe from being shot at. But her force push will be tapped. I mean, he'll turn off 2 attacks into his soft underbelly of rebel troopers, but He's also spent his force push now. And not to, like, stop a point. So, who knows? And the sleeper unit hasn't gone yet. What? What is this guy doing? Oh, that's Jid. Yeah. Can see and kill one, but only one. Should probably shoot Luke at that point, but even through backup, like doing one rebel wound feels bad. But maybe you wouldn't get it anyways. Let's see. 2 cover saves. Heavy cover stops nothing. Dodging, so this is rebel troopers. 2 left. Oh, Luke had a dodge then. How did Luke have a dodge? Or was that the backup? Isn't backup 2? Yep. I don't know what that cancel was then. Either way, Luke definitely was rolling defense, took no wounds there. Luke up to 2 suppression, still scoring until he gets a 3rd one, which may not be able to get a 3rd suppression on him. Does Gideon have a gun? Range 2 gun. Might be worth it for Gideon to move, shoot, just to... Oh no, you have to panic him. That's right. Suppressed, he's fine. Okay, this is the sleeper that was issued the order. What's the range for that astromech dodge? Within range 1, okay. Yeah, no worries, Tristan. This game's just started. We're only in round 2. Gideon moves up. Oh, it looks like he's got range 2 to Luke. It's hard to see with the silhouette. But I think the range band gets in there. Not that it matters. He could move again and get into range himself, but not win that point over. So he's move shooting, right? Yep. A red 2 black. See who he's shooting at. Two hits. Where is that reroll? Cover stops 1. 1 remaining. Oh, he has tactical. Alright, that's fair. Oh, and it's Pierce. So that was into the rebels. Well, he should have. If it was 2, cover stops 1 and he dodges 1, he should be fine. Right? Yeah, no crits. It's not high velocity. I don't think that should have been wounds. Unless he isn't close enough for cover. No, if he's close enough to contest, he's close enough for cover. Death Troopers, final Death Troopers, moving up. Gonna take a big old shot into something. Man, if the Rebel player can hold on to these 2 points 2 rounds, even with all the attrition, I think he might be in an okay spot. So then it'd be 8-4. And then you'd be a 4-point turnover for the Imperial player to win. Oh, what about these? Who has... Luke has the recon. No. Luke didn't score his secondary. Alright. And it's going to be tough for Luke to score the secondary way out here. Oh, that's not great. So it'll be 3-2 this round. Alright, Death Troopers move shooting. They don't have tactical, right? No. Discipline, precise, ready. Shooting the ATRT looks like. Looks like 2 crits and 3 hits, so 4 total. The ATRT stops 2 of those 4, takes 2 more, is at 4 out of 6 wounds now. Still alive, but now broken. And I don't know what that ping was. Maybe the observation token. Observation token doesn't interact with precise, I don't think, does it? That would be dope. Nope, spends an aim only. And that is the round. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 3-3. What? What? 3 from Rebel, yes. How are we getting 3 on Imperial? 1, 2. Am I crazy? Hmm? Rebellions are built on hope. Jin card. Yeah, the one teleport. Um, I don't know that he wants to. Like, maybe. Yeah, because it teleport. It has to be away from stuff. And now everything's on top. Like, the Dark Troopers are where they want to be. They just need to finish killing stuff. Oh, let's see these cards. It's a new Jin card. Danger Sense and Indomitable. Cannot be suppressed or panicked. Goes to 3 trooper units. Does not have to be herself. Pretty great, so she could keep her independent. Jin right now doing nothing. Just chilling between 2 points. Surviving, you know. Orders going to... It is 3 troopers, yeah. Luke and Ahsoka to give out that red save danger sense. And to a sleeper cell that is not really full. 4 models left, 6 black dice left. And this is the independent move. She's just moving to run into the middle. Really, I mean, still nothing postured to take the middle from Rebel player. Not even really postured to take the side POI from the Rebel player. So... And then the Imperial player played... What is that 3 that he put there? Oh, sorry. Gotta update these PO or the victory points. Rebels are up 3-2. Pulling a Death Trooper first. I don't know what Gideon's card does. Where is it? It says 1 pip. Gains an aim, dodge, and relentless. So he's aggro Gideon this round. Death Troopers moving up and shooting. Still not contesting. Man, so like what does Ahsoka do? She's gonna dodge, recover, and swing so she could push again? I mean like reflex, recover, and swing. It's not bad once you're already in there, right? Because she does have charge. A lot of silhouettes up. Don't know who they're attacking yet. Oh, and we are in round 3. 4 hits. What is this? This has to be a danger sense rule. Wow. 4 out of 5 blocks on Rebel White saves. That must have been into sleeper cell then. Oh, is this a full sleeper cell? Yeah, the model's just distracting. Or the base. You know, one of them is different. Alright, that's pretty cool. Because we have... Yeah, the other sleeper cell is dead, but it was a reddish base. Or pink, whatever. Activating sleepers. Indomitable rolls off bolt suppression. Nice. Oh, we're finally going to see some rebel dice move and shoot something, right? They got some good keywords here. What are they? Scout, tactical, nimble. So we'll get an aim from moving and then shoot. They do not have precision or targeting scopes, but still good. Crowding out that POI, not quite enough to matter. And we're shooting at the other Dark Trooper that's not in melee, it looks like. All 12 dice. Wow, look at that. We got some dice. 9 hits. 3 go to cover, and 6 remaining into Dark Troopers. Average will kill 1.5, and it does roll average. 3 out of 8 wounds dealt to these guys. Not bad. It's nice to remove that before they've activated. It'll affect both attacks, you know. And he's got a model on one wound, so potential to remove another mini is not too far. We've got shore troopers. They might be all right. Are they speed 1 now? Am I crazy? They are speed 1. But moving and shooting the middle point. Shooting. They've got to be finishing off that rebel trooper. Got to. Heavy cover, but like, do they surge? There was a hit and a surge from shores. They do not. So just one. And there's a cover roll and then a roll. Come on. Hey, and rebels block it. Nice. What next? Oh, ion. Try it again. It is off right now. He shot both his ion guns. It cycles, but it won't be till next round. He's just gonna crowd around the ATRT to get cover, right? And take his shot. No, you shouldn't move. You should just recover shoot. Oh man. He was already in range. What are we gaining from this? I don't know if I think he's already moved the other minis. I think it's too late. Yeah. Can move and throw 5 black dice, I guess. Still throwing it at Dark Troopers. He's acting like he has ion. That's not my place to say that he doesn't. Dang. Okay. Fleet Troopers only. What is that? Maybe it's a different gun than is there. PL-57 Ion Trooper. What does that say? Barrage Trooper. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're right. Maybe. Let me look that gun up. MPL-57 Ion Trooper. It's got the right name. It does not tap. It is a white and 2 black. Okay. Which is not those dice. So, crit 1, impact 1, ion 1. Okay, that would explain the surge earlier that they had. Why is TTS importing that then? Interesting. I totally missed the results here. Let's see if we could figure it out. 2 blocks from... Yeah, so it doesn't look like ion connected for a 3rd time in a row. This has got to be Ahsoka. Still don't want to activate Ahsoka this early. I mean, if you have the choice, then wait. No, yeah. Your force push isn't going to do you anything this round, though. She's swinging with her double rainbow, no aim, for 1 Pierce 1. Spending a dodge, and that was impact 2 is why you flip those. Yeah. So he removes a model, right, since they can't dodge crits, and she has Pierce 2. Oh, the dodge is before impact. Yeah. That's tragic. How do they get a dodge? Beats me. They didn't activate. They're trying to ask me a question. Jarkai. I don't know that that timing actually matters. I mean, she could have spent 2 dodges and pushed past his dodge. I still don't know how he got a dodge, you know. He's withdrawing with his first activation, so no attack, no first attack. But he is contesting the middle. He has a dodge again. What? 3 dodges. What? It's too far for Entourage, unless Entourage hard changed. That's Retinue that gives the tokens. Wow, yeah, I don't. Oh, hold on. It's some Imperial Remnant bullshit. Let's see. They get tokens or something. See if I could look up those rules real quick. Oh, independent aim 1 or dodge 1 on all of them. That would explain the aims that we saw show up from the Death Troopers before. Um, Still doesn't explain why there's 3. You know, move dodge right now, and independent dodge is 2, but he spent 1. Should be 1 left. We just had a shot into some. What was that? 4 black, 2 red, 2 white. What is that? why there's so many dodges. This is a... I'm not sure who's thrown this. Too big to... Oh no, it could be E-Web with barrage into Luke. One deflect wound and Luke takes 2. What? Let's see. That is the ATRT roll to see if he gets 2 actions or not. He did get 2 actions. Staring down, there's now 1 Dark Trooper squad at 2 models and 1 at 2.5. Both have, one of them has 2 activations left. The other has 1 activation. But on the 2 model squad, you know, the next 2 wounds pull off that assault cannon. No, don't pivot. What are we doing? We're moving out of range of the middle. Okay. Yeah, you just shoot. You don't need to move or anything. You're where you want to be. Probably going to die soon, but moving doesn't stop it. Yep, just 1 onto the Dark Troopers, and they block it. I don't know what his second action was, though. The pivot, maybe? Maybe he didn't have him in arc, but I feel like he would have. Death Troopers move in here, maybe. The Rebels currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the side point. To the Empire's now 2. No force pushes have come into play yet. I mean, Ahsoka force pushed, but she activated so early this round that she didn't get to. Death Trooper shot, throwing all the white dice with the independent aim. Looking at 6 so far. 4 crits. Jeez. Not sure who this is on. Probably ATRT. Oh, converts 3 more white dice. That's just painful. 4 crits and 5 more hits. Oh, this is an Ahsoka. Ahsoka blocks 5, takes 3. Yikes. Deals 1 back. Was that her last? She already had wounds, maybe. Oh. Oh, that's painful. Still have Luke, Jin, and this Rebel squad. Gideon with his relentless. Oh, let me pull one of these off the Rebels. The Rebels have now lost 5 units to the 1 dead Empire unit. Jin activating. Probably just double moving behind cover, right? That E-Web is kind of looking over everything. There's a spot right here where the E-Web, although the edges might be seen. Still just saturating that middle point. Rebels still might have this other point over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 units to 2, about to be 4 units to 3. And they could make it 4 to 4 with that Death Trooper. Yeah. Luke still over here with the secondary for the Rebels. Has not scored it yet. Bunch of Death Trooper dice. With that free aim from Remnant, it's just savage. Since they get to reroll 4 of them. Yeah. Not 5. That's 5. That was 5 dice. At least it didn't net more than the 1. So this is 8. 3 cover saves, I imagine. Is what's going on. So 5 left. They dodged 1, so 4 left. 2 more blocked. 2 wounds on Sleeper Cell. Not bad, not bad. Did they not have dodges? I think they had 1. They don't have nimble, I don't think. They do have nimble. That's just gross. Luke now rolling off all 4 suppression with the Indomitable from Jin. What is left to go on this side for the Imperial? Stormtroopers, Eweb, and Gideon. So what's Luke gonna do? Like, maybe move and stand by? He's got a pistol now, right? So, oh, that, no, that looks like range 2. That doesn't look like range 2 though. It is long shot, so we could spend an aim to increase it. And it's decent dice. So. Whoa, what are you doing, Luke? Luke, my boy. Don't do it. It's the wrong side of the cover. Oh, I don't love it. Moving up there so he could take a shot at that. That's the wrong dice. Yeah, there it is. All 4 connect. It is Pierce 1. Someone has impervious, so this is Gideon. Takes 1 wound. Yeah, Gideon does not have impervious. He has immune pierce in melee, but not impervious. Gideon took the 2 wounds. Luke's sitting out there with 4 health left. Now only light cover from suppression. Maybe he's banking on this danger sense. Still, I mean, that still means next round without danger sense that you're out there and have to do something. Don't like it. Dark Troopers indeed moving into range. Maybe. Maybe not. They've got another activation after this though, because this is the first activation. for this 2-man Dark Trooper. The 3-man has already gone once, still has another. 2 wounds left on ATRT. Losing Ahsoka on this side for the Rebels was a big deal. Dark Trooper shot. 3 hits. 1 can be covered. He did spend the aim. So this is 2-3 into the ATRT, which is just enough to finish it. Definitely sealing the deal on this side. There's nothing left for Rebels to go with, right? Yeah, they only have 1 Special Force and 2 Core here. That side quickly collapsed. And it is now 3 on the objective to 3. But a 4th one can still touch the point. A 1-man Rebel. Moving on to the middle, just adding bodies. Just piling in. What's he going to do with his... He only gets 1 action because he did not roll off his suppression. Okay. The 2-man Dark Trooper, 2nd activation, does indeed move in. Are we going to melee? What are we doing? We're trying to catch them out of cover is what we're doing. But we're shooting with the assault cannon. 5 dice into sleeper cell, out of cover. 4 hit. He has an aim from something. 4. They had a nimble dodge. They take 2 more wounds as they block 1 out of 3. 3 men left in that last sleeper cell squad. Still 3-3 on this point over here. E-Web, 2nd E-Web activating, deciding what to shoot at. Shooting at the 1-man Rebel Trooper. Not a bad choice. He's got heavy cover and a dodge to contend with, but... What are these 4 white dice? Oh, he's spending transponder.